Stuck in a never-ending renovation. That's an innovation occasion.
Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended brand.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Xavius here.
All right, time to fucking wreck. Hell yeah, a lot of my shit sold. Ooh, big gold. Damn. That went down a lot. Oh, fuck, I wish I could afford it. Dude, that is so ridiculous though. I think I'm gonna spend the money and do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh. There's 2 of them. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. And I still have 153 gold. Let's fucking go. I wonder if I have enough to... Fuck. I kind of want to get Crusader. And not... Oh my god. What does it look like? Oh, it looks so cool. It looks so cool. How much is Crusader enchant? On the Alliance side. Fucking 4,000 gold, man. $149. So what are the materials needed? Literally. Dude, that's so fucking sick. So fucking sick. Um... Crusader, Demons, Crusader's the best. Fiery weapon. All radiant shards. An essence of fire. I don't know if I'm gonna have the gold to do it. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have the gold to do it. Also, I don't know if it's worth enchanting it regardless, even if I had the gold, because fiery weapon. Fuck. Need 4 of them. I ain't gonna have the gold. That's 140 plus 53. So I need 200 gold. We need 50 more gold. So we can't get that yet, but we will. Plus we need to be able to tip. Oh my god, I'm about to be fucking correct. I'm about to be cracked out of my mind.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
Someone demo some. Taxi service 25 gold. What is this tier with a feral druid? A hunter? I think so, right? Barrel. Are they working skinning? Let's see. Classic, tweak, tool. The only other class I'm like interested in making at this moment is a druid. Let's select this bracket. It's a mixture of... Okay. I'm just seeing if there's any leatherworking involved. Obviously not this low. Let's go to the next bracket. I can't even choose my fucking spec. SM. Nomer. Black Fathom Deeps. Gnome improvement. Okay. Can I choose my spec now? Or does it have them all on here? Okay, that's the same as me. Engineering. RFD, rare drop. RFD. Engineering. So far, no leatherworking whatsoever. So if that's the case, then we will go fucking, ZF. Doesn't tell me where to get this. No leatherworking. Interesting. What about, let's check this. Let's go Druid and let's go Feral. There's Feral Bear and Feral Cat. We want to be Feral Cat. I mean, we'll go Bear if we need to tank dungeons, but there's a difference between Alliance and Horde. Feral Cat. P1 raid. Alright, let's see what we got. It does require leatherworking. Do you need it to wear it? Wolf's Shed Helm. Devilsaur set, you can just buy it. I know that. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive you can buy it. You do not have to have it. Or do you? Fuck, I don't know, and this doesn't tell me. Just tells me level 53. It does not say. Nimron Signet. Okay, what about still wearing the Devilsaur set? What about P3? Does anything change? look like much changes. P4? Wow, you wear Devil Sword set for quite a while. T5? You're still wearing it? No way, bro. No way. T6? Is this literally BIS? For like ever? I don't know how accurate this website is, or this add-on is. No, dude. Nax. AQ and Nax gear. So, I don't know if going leatherworking is the play or not. I have no idea. I feel like alchemy... I don't know. See, here's the thing. Do I have to have leatherworking to wear Wolf's Sheed Helm? That's the question. Wolf Shed Helm. Jesus Christ, I can't. Binds when equipped. When shapeshifting into cat form, the druid gains 20 energy. When shapeshifting into bear form, the druid gains 5 rage. It doesn't say. Delvasaur leggings. Binds when equipped. Here, a correct interpretation is a bit off. The downsides, armor, blah, 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 blah. Requires tribal leatherworking to make. Correct. Can I just buy it though? I think I can just buy it. So I don't see the point of going leatherworking at all. There's no gear to get while leveling up for it. Fuck, same with Hunter, dude. I don't see the point. I think it's better to just go... So I disagree with this. Does it explain why? But this is elevated by being able to take leatherworking. I mean, yeah, no, I don't think. Bro, I'm so excited to use this fucking weapon though.
Well met.
Big ass fucking bird cage. What the fuck is that shit?
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
I feel like my damage is lower.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
I don't think I've missed yet.
It's too far away.
Hmm.
I can't cast that yet.
All these things are friendly? I fucking hate the horde.
I need to get That's still recharging.
This is my fucking shoulder randomly hurting.
This is grim news. That griffin is destined to lead the next generation of griffins. If he's lost, then the strength and spirit of our fleet will suffer immensely.
They're elite. Enemies at the temple. Complete the quest goal and immediately run away to safety. Ah, shit. Complete the quest goal and immediately run away to safety. So wait a minute, I don't have to fight the fucking elite like you do on Horde? Dude, shut the fuck up. Is that for real? If that's the case, I'm never playing fucking Horde again. No way Alliance just has it easier. No way. No way. No shot. Right? Like, is that a thing? Nah, dude.
Not good.
I'm not missing now, so that's pretty fucking pog. I like that. Cross fingers, I haven't missed yet.
I can't cast that yet.
If I could afford King the Decapitator, I think I would use that for PvP because I think it's just burstier. If this is the case, though, this is gonna be fucking... Oh shit. Alright, let's take on this fucker. Just, I want to see how we do. Oh, big damn. No, don't parry. Nice. Give me that. Alright, let's see if we can just get by this shit. Wants us to run up the stairs. Definitely gonna pull some stuff. Later, bitches. Oh, fuck. Later, bitches. That's so stupid that that's a thing, but... Fuck you, nerd.
I'm out of
Oh, let's go. No, did I pull out? Dude, fuck the Alliance. I cannot believe that's a thing. What? I can't, dude. Thaddeus Grimshade? Surely it's gonna have me do something insane, like, right? I want to fight him, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna get fucked. Let's try, let's try, let's try.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, let's try, let's try, let's try. Oh my god! Insane! I do so much damage to fucking players. What the fuck? I just shit on that guy.
That spell isn't ready yet.
He popped the fucking pot too. Dude, that's so crazy. I didn't even have Frost War on. I was just smacking him so hard.
It's too far away.
No, come on. Wonder if that mage is... Wonder if he's mad. 48 and I'm 45. Damn, that felt good. Dude, I swear Paladin's the best class. Dude, I swear Druid's good too, man. I swear. I mean, I'm gonna find out when fucking I get to in-game content, but... Man... I just, the more I think about it and like, the more I play this game, I'm starting to realize like, how wrong people were. I think people just play the game wrong, or have been. I don't know. Or maybe they secretly knew all along and they just lied. We'll see. We'll see. Feels insane though. This weapon is gross. My guy looks sick as fuck.
News, but it is good news too. It is good that he was not at the altar of Zul, for the vile branch trolls are known
Why
for
is
performing
okay? This is
sacrifices.
pissing me off. We gotta figure this out.
Your
Why
aid,
is it
but
doing
I'm
this?
afraid I have an even greater task ahead.
Settings. Step display. Automation. Automatically buy items. I want to turn the SIS off. How do I do that? Skip vendors, steps, show travelers. It does not. Extras, maybe? Use questions. Enable guide rating. Enable guide rating? What does that mean? Oh, so they have feedback? What is this? What is this? Report issue. Old tracker. Hide experience bar, hide objective tracker. Transparency. Hide view during combat. Interacting with vendor. Show progress bar. Show Zagor button on minimap. So it's just built into the system now. There's no way to. Button types, quest, actions, target. Raid marker, TBCs. It's not waypoint, obviously. I'm gonna lock the arrow anyways, though. Auto scan when auction panel is opened. Enable quicker scans. Caution. Reduce scan times by excluding battle pets and gear variants. No. Public servant, huh? Something's wrong with Zygor and it's pissing me off. Let's exit the game and see if we can figure out what the fuck is going on with Zygor. Okay. See if that fixed it. Can I turn this off? Oh, stop.
I need a target.
$10 a month now. What product does your inquiry concern? Oh, classic. Subject.
What can I do for you? Be good.
Smart injection system. Cancel current quest catch up. Abandon any leveling quest no longer needed.
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsomar.
Thank you. Your message has been sent. Our support team will contact you soon. about available dungeon quests in WoW. Does such an item exist? Give me information about the available death mine quest. Death mine quests? I mean dead mine? My head can do a lot. Atlas quest shows you all the dungeon quests, their rewards. Get them, what pre-quests you need to complete them. Atlas quest? Do I have that? Questy does that? One actually has a very well done dungeon guide. Every dungeon is left side. It's probably one of the better products they produced since Classic came out. Questy. Questy. How do I... Configure tracking icons. Nameplates. Toggles between Questy, icon style, and PF quest. Toggle effects are the following. Objective icons. Show all quests below range, low level quests. Find unexplored area icons. DB. Enable or disable DBM heads up display. Showing map. Show quest slate icons. Enable icon limit. Show quest IDs. Enable debug. Select UI. I don't see anything in here that talks about tracker. Show blizzard timer. Sticky. I don't know. Questy, shut up. Types of updates to announce. Quest progress with nearby players. Display announcements. Group. I don't see anywhere in here that fucking... Atlas Quest? Fan update? Oh, I have it. I have it. So where is it? Is it an Atlas? Wait, what? Whatever, dude. Upstairs inside the building at the top.
Ah, yes. This feather belongs to a fine griffin, one destined for great thing, if he can survive into adulthood undamaged. You wish to find him? Then listen close, brave adventurer. I'll find out where your griffin is, but first you have to do something for me. There's a troll in Zul'Farrak, Necrom Gutchewer, who possesses a medallion I would very much like to study. Bring me that medallion,
Sacred
and I'll
mallet.
use my powers to find Sharpbeak. Zul'Farrak is across the ocean to the west, in the desert of Tanaris.
Let's see if there's any guildies on. None high enough. Fuck. I am the highest. Fuck. Slash. Ooh. Hmm.
Where would you like to fly to? Be careful.
Slash. Shoe. Baraka. Oh, he's doing Maraudon. ZF, the hinterlands. You wanna do ZF? You wanna do ZF? You wanna do ZF? He's probably gonna do Maraudon. You wanna do ZF? Can't. You guys are all fucking losers. Maraudon, Feralus. You wanna do ZF? Yo. Help me get Mallet. I'm so far questing. And for one member, ZF need tank. About to turn this shit off. Yo, come help me get Mallet for ZF. Yo. Ironforge is under attack. Hinterlands, right? Yep. Can you link the quest name? Nope. Fucking for real, dude. Gotta go to the hinterlands, dude. Or at the highlands. Bro, what are you doing?
I can't cast that yet. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I don't have a target. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. Isn't ready. Guard yourself. That's still recharging. My mana is low. I need more mana.
Run.
retreat.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm out of range. My mana is
What are we doing? Why are we pulling all this? Oh, I have access to the best water in the game now. I need to go get that.
I can't cast that yet. I don't have a target.
No, dude. Got it. Dude, fuck is that bullshit?
On your guard.
Nice. Now the harder part.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
There's a shortcut. Do you want to get to the top? Sure. What the fuck? Where? Yes. There's a fucking shortcut? Where? Lead the fucking way, my guy.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my god, my fucking arm. Where's the short? I did not know this. Dude. Does this guy know a trick? What? You can go up this way? Shut the fuck up. Lead the way, hunter boy. I don't fucking know where to go from here. I'm assuming left? No, it's right. Okay. Not even close. Bruh. Are you guessing at this point? We are gonna die and that's okay. We are gonna die and that's okay. Ooh, I'm distracting so good for you fuckers. Huh. I have a fast mount, boy.
have a duel. Guard yourself.
Please don't die.
I can't do that yet. I'm out of mana. That ability isn't ready yet. It's too far away.
So much fucking easier with a group. Got it.
I'm out of range.
We actually don't need to kill this stuff now. I can't hit it, so.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I legit. Dude, hunters are so broken. The fact that he can hit this fucking guy.
I can't cast that yet. Run!
We need to go to.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Uh-oh, I think my game's gonna blow up.
Not ready yet. That's still recharging.
God, having a mage in the group is so great.
Isn't ready.
Oh, so if you do decide to come back to Classic, I figured out what I want to play with you.
Oh,
I'm gonna play Feral Druid and you can play Hunter if you want since you like it so much. I think that would be dirty. And I'm gonna go Alchemy, Herbalism, and you can go Engineering Mining. Well, I mean, you can go whatever you want, but Engineering Mining would be fucking hog champ. I already did the math, and there's no good gear for us to get with leatherworking whatsoever. The in-game gear you can buy from the auction house, so we're gonna need as much funds as possible for it.
Alright.
So, yeah, I already looked up all the gear sets between level 1 to 60, and there's no good leatherworking pieces for us.
I think not.
So it makes no sense to go leatherworking skinning. However, the Devil Source set is good for both of us. And then there's a leather, but you don't get that until 55. And you can just buy it from the auction house. It's not worth leveling up, because in order to craft it, you have to not only get max leatherworking, but you have to get a specialty. So I don't know if you ever leveled... I don't know if you ever max level the profession in classic. So how it works in vanilla is once you hit max level, you have to become master in something in that. So for example, there's different leatherworking masteries. There's one called tribal leatherworker, and you can only get it once you're 300, and you have to do this crazy quest chain to get it, and it's hard, and you have to get a lot of materials. Thanks, dude. So yeah, but you can just buy it from the auction house. You don't need leatherworking. Looking for 2 members, heals and tank, CF. Slash who? You wanna take ZF? Okay, I'm gonna say nah. Not tank really. Fuck. Ride the boat.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed here soon. I just wanted to get on and do a few quests before I passed out. I'm emotionally exhausted today.
I'll heal? Fuck yeah. Okay, man. I hear you.
I got lucky though. Fucking Louis and I fucking hung out. Then we went out and drove around for a little bit. We came back and I logged in and the fucking bear was just sitting there. I was like, ooh, hold please.
That's awesome. We just need a tank. Looking for 1 member, tank, CF. Slash who? Yo, wanna tank ZF? Nice AFK. Let's see if we can find a warrior. Yeah, the only other class that I... Sorry, I don't think I have enough time things, so... It's okay. Yo, wanna tank ZF? Yo, wanna tank ZF? Literally slash whispering everyone. Yo, wanna take CF? This guy's already in ZF. This guy's in Murdon. This guy is in Stranglethorn Vale. You wanna take ZF? You wanna take ZF? Play this Druid is a bear feral. I would if I was a tank. No, not interested. Well, I whispered everybody. Don't think this is gonna happen tonight on fucking Forge. I might be a little low to tank that. Nah. You'll be fine. Wanna try? Yo, wanna tank ZF? Sorry, I got to hit the hay. Well, then just say that and don't fucking lie. The fuck? Never had the mallet. Fuck, man, this guy's already in ZF, man. My man is guildless. Ugh. Do mages get any ports or Calamador? I don't know how to spell Calamador. I think I spelled it right. K-A-L-I-M-A-D-O-R, yeah.
Rumor is that Tabitha, a mage colleague who lives deep in Dustwallow Marsh, has a bone to pick with a certain sand troll in Zul Farrak. If you speak with Tabitha, she can tell you more. And bring some friends with you, adventurer. If Tabitha has you go to Zul Farrak, then you're not going to want to go alone. You will find Tabitha's cottage west of Theramore and just north of the Stone Mall ruin.
I can't cast that yet. That spell is already in.
The Aura of the Deep.
I love this pet.
You got Spirit Bond and Spirit Healing or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Spirit Bond. And healing.
You get some
All
kind of
that
like
fun stuff.
healing it does too, right?
Yeah.
This guy just said herd. This guy must work in the restaurant business. I'm about to ask him. I said, we are getting this quest, and he goes, oh, herd. That's some restaurant lingo right there.
Yup.
Nobody else says herd.
Nope.
At least I don't think.
And he has Moonfire, which is dope.
Oh, that's sick. He's got Moonfire? He casts Moonfire on fucking...
Yeah.
What? That's actually dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Your errand must mean
I
much,
love this
adventurer,
thing.
to draw you
And
so
this
deep
looks
into
so
the world.
fucking gorgeous.
That's right. I do have a bone to pick with a troll. A few bones.
And it's fucking,
All
of
her
course,
bones.
too. It's funny. I'm sitting there and I was like,
Long ago
of
I
course he
possessed
would
a
pop up,
beautiful
Louis,
piece
while
of
you're
the
here.
tiara
Just like
of
my
the
good
deep.
luck charm, you
And not
motherfucker.
only was it pretty, it held great
And then I
power for
clicked
those who
right-clicked it to
acknowledged
rename
use
it. And then while I was
So
gone,
when
he
word of
fucking
the
named it
tiara reached the
Ezekiel.
hydromancer Velratha, she had to have it. She sent agents
Ever
to
seen
my
that
home, and they stole
that
it while I
video?
was away. The thieves.
What's your
I want my
name?
tiara back. Go to
Ezekiel.
Zul'Farrak, the troll city in Tanaris. Find Velratha and wrench the tiara from her.
No.
Return it to me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Funny.
Gazrilla. So this is how you get F4, literally nothing to do. Bro, I don't even want to hear you, bitch, because the Alliance is way fucking worse than the Horde. And my friend Bobby here can confirm that shit.
Yep.
Watching and listening me get fucking ganked for like how many days in a row? Like a corpse
3.
camping me? Like non-stop? Like Alliance is fucking ruthless, my guy. They give no fucks. None.
Oh, I hate relationships.
It's 10 times worse. It's not even close. Can we get to Theramore without having to... Might have to go this way, I guess. Wait, where'd he go? Wait, do mages have? No, they don't. They don't have a way, a portal to get to gadgets in, right?
I don't think so.
Where did this guy go? You can port to Theramore? I think you can port to Theramore. Can I jump up here? Oh my god, his hearth. I had to fucking run.
Where would you like to fly to?
G-A-H-Z. I got the portals converted and it's good midpoint of Kalimdor with boats. True. Not gonna find a tank and a healer this fucking wait. This guy's offering a taxi service for 25 gold. I can make some fucking gold on my warlock. I wonder how he does it though. Multi-boxing? Because you need 3 people to summon. Wanting to buy Mara boost and summon? God, this fucking community is so lazy. Dude, these mages are dude, they have multiple clients open. They have a warlock that's giving out summons and a mage that's fucking boosting people.
Jeez.
DPS looking for group. I have mallet. Damn, dude. We need tank. Looking for tank heal. Look at ZF half mallet.
Alright, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and figure out if I'm gonna stay on or not. Probably smoke a bolt too.
Yes, sir.
I kind of want a game, but I'm trying to find the emotional stability to fucking just play.
Well, let's do this, bro. You said you're off tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
I wanna play with you, and I'm down to make a new character with you on the Alliance side. I want to make a Night Elf Druid. Then you make like a Night Elf Hunter.
Okay.
If you want. So if you want to do that tomorrow, we could.
Ah, a visitor. Must
On what
be an
server,
adventurer.
Whitemane?
We don't get many tourists down this way.
Yeah,
Grab
or
a
anything
chair
connected to
and
it.
drink, make yourself
I'm on the
Say,
Alliance side. I'm on
look like you
Fairbanks,
have some meat on
which
your
is still
bones.
connected to Whitemane.
Thinking
So if
about
you want, just
competing
be
in
on
the cage
Fairbanks. It's the same
matches?
thing.
Yeah.
My Horde tunes are on Whitemane, and my Alliance tunes are on Fairbanks. Where's this fucking mage at, bro?
Your alliance is on what?
Fairbanks. Share the quest, please, so I don't have to go grab it.
Deep in Zul'Farrak, the Sand Troll city in Tanaris, there is a sacred pool. From that pool, the trolls summon a
Why don't I
huge
see
beast,
Fairbanks?
Gazrilla. He's so fierce that even his scales crackle with energy. It's that energy I want to harness for my car. Bring me the electrified scale of Gazrilla. But the summoning of Gazrilla is
There
a
it is.
well-kept secret of the trolls. To face him, you must first wrest the secret from them.
Slash invite. Heath Sar. F Reach. What's dope about me playing Feral Druid is we'll be able to get groups for dungeons like super easy.
Heard. I need to go train.
Bro, this fucking axe is insane, dude. I'm just globaling people. Oh, before you got on, there was a level 48 mage. I'm 45. And I literally two-shot him with this new axe.
Really?
Yeah. It was awesome.
Hey there. Okie dokie.
Screecher spirits, got it. Oh no, I have to do all this? I didn't know that. Dude, it's too late. There's no way. Oh no, dude. Yeah, there's too much fucking pre-questing that I have to do. There's a purple lotus over here. I want it.
I can't use that item yet.
Herbalism's 272 now. This guy's name is Easy Clap. This guy watches Twitch TV way too much.
Where would you like to fly to?
Fucking dweeb.
See you soon.
Oh, I'm gonna have to finish this tomorrow. There's no way, dude. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. It wants me to do this shit. Yeah, there's no fucking shot. No motherfucking shot. I would love to get restorative potions, but I hate Oldemon. I don't know what I hate more, Oldemon or fucking Wailing Caverns. I fucking hate Oldemon. Probably Oldemon more. Wailing Caverns fucking sucks too. I hate Wailing Caverns. Dead Mines though? Fucking Pogger dungeon. Probably my favorite dungeon so far in this game. What's your favorite dungeon of all time?
I would have to say Dead Mines. Won't lie.
And it's been a long time since you did Dead Mines because you've been playing Horde.
No, I did Dead Mines on this character.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, we all ran there. Alright, I'll be right back.
Dead Mines is just fucking good. Is there a Alliance town in Feralus? It's all the way over here. Did I get the flight path over here? I feel like I did, right?
Where would you like to fly to?
Farewell.
I need to get It's too far away. I can't. I need the target.
Wow, I just don't miss attacks. Pretty fucking dope. Because my hit chance is 1%. Miss chance versus... Oh, it doesn't give me the actual numbers at my level. That's annoying.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. It's too far away.
Oh my frick.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, my fucking arm.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Whatever, bro. Fucking stupid.
I don't have a target.
Alright, brah. I'm gonna hit the hay. But I'm down tomorrow to make those characters if you want.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm super down.
Alright, bro. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Alright, later. Oh, that's the guy I killed earlier. Oh, okay. I remember this quest on my board.
I'm out of range.
Yikes. What's your level? 53?
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. I'm up. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. Ah! It's too far away. That's still recharging.
Who the fuck is here? Ah, I got lucky.
I'm up.
Oh. Okay.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
I feel like it'd be faster to go this way. Well, maybe not because of the fucking ship, I guess, but fuck it. Feather Moon Stronghold. The heck me go back to gadgets in, right?
This is a guide that I put together over 8 years of lifting experience to get you aesthetic. You will literally become so aesthetic that if you're gonna date a hot girl and you stand together in front of a mirror, you will look at yourself and not at her. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing. Jokes aside, let's dive into the single most important muscle group of an aesthetic physique. And those are the abs. A lot of these fitness gurus, they neglect the abs. They only focus on squats, bench press, deadlifts and all that stuff. And that's gonna make you look like a powerlifter. But if you wanna look aesthetic, you need to be lean and you need to have a defined six-pack. Number one, the ideal way to do it is to bulk up in winter until you roughly hit 16, maybe 17% body fat, which will still make you look a little bit defined. You're gonna have some abs, but then in summer you cut down to 12% body fat, but not below that range, because this is where your testosterone is going to drop. You're gonna go on the beach, you're gonna pull your shirt off and you're gonna feel good. People are going to be admiring your physique. Bro, and also don't let anybody trick you into thinking that abs are just made in the kitchen. I was a skinny kid. I still had no legit abs, because abs are also a muscle group. You need to train them to get that ab definition going. And the majority of guys, including myself, did the mistake. I was training abs for high reps. For some reason, everybody trains the bench press super heavy. But then when I did the abs, I just did high rep sit-ups. That's the wrong way to do it. Your abs are just a muscle like any other muscle group. Don't train it like a marathon runner trying to build his legs by running. It's not gonna work. Even if it hurts, even if it burns and you get the craziest pump, your abs are still going to develop much quicker if you focus on strength progression and treating it like an actual power exercise where you're trying to get as strong as possible at. So add weight to
Your
those
body looks
exercises
worn
and try
and
to
your
progress.
spirit weary.
After getting that
Rest
sexy ab
yourself
definition,
beneath our
the
roof and
second
allow
most
a
important
loon to
thing about
guide your
developing an
dreams.
aesthetic physique
Are you
is to have that
interested in
V
exploring one of
taper,
these
meaning
dungeons?
your shoulders are broad and
Feel
wide
free to browse.
and your waist is narrow. Obviously losing body fat is going to make your waist narrow, but then you also need to build up those shoulder muscles to appear wider, and the lats. Very, very important, because there are a lot of guys who have a slim waist, but they still don't have that V-taper action going on because their lats are underdeveloped. Their upper body just goes in one straight line instead of having that V shape. Bro, listen, this is where the entire fitness industry is fooling you. And they used to fool me as well, but fortunately I got out of that mindset and understood what it actually takes to develop an aesthetic physique and don't look like all the other guys. I started to prioritize the overhead press over the bench press, and the chin up or the lat pull down with a chin up grip as my single main back exercise over any kind of row, any kind of deadlift. Those are the two main exercises, okay? It's not the big three, squat, bench, deadlift. No, it's the big two. Chin up and overhead press. Those are the main two movements to develop an aesthetic body. Nobody preaches that, okay? After 3 years of lifting, I finally got it. That those are the two lifts that I need to focus all my energy on to develop the most aesthetic physique and look more aesthetic than all the other guys that you see. Because the overhead press is going to develop those round, freaky delts. And while everybody's focusing on the bench press, I mean, getting a great chest is also good, but in close, the delts are what matters much, much more. It's going to add that width and make you look half natural or unnatural because your delts are just so well developed. But it's also going to add meat on the triceps, especially the long head of the triceps, which is only active overhead or in an overhead position. And that is the biggest part of the tricep. So the overhead press is an excellent triceps builder on top of that. And combine that with the chin up, which focuses on the biceps a lot, you got your arms covered already. The reason I have so big arms is because I used to hammer down these two lifts all the time, and they will grow you huge arms naturally. Now obviously I did a lot of isolation exercises on top of that, but those two lifts are going to give you a great foundation for big arms. But then also the chin up or the lat pull down with a chin up grip is the single exercise that is going to give you the most lat growth, specifically for the lower lats of all back exercises out there. And that is why I have that crazy V-taper and insane lat development. So don't let anybody fool you to focus on squat, bench and deadlift all the time. Those are the two main lifts. You're going to develop huge shoulders, arms and lats. With those two movements, that is the foundation of your aesthetic body routine. Of course, we also want to develop all the other muscle groups. The reason I started off with the specific aesthetic muscle groups is that you should prioritize them. They should be like 10-20% better than the rest of your physique. But to have the complete package, you need everything. You might have noticed that I started off with a vertical pushing and a vertical pulling exercise. Basically two opposites. And the next basically pair of exercise that you want to do is to have a horizontal push and a horizontal pull. Again, two opposites to create muscular balances. So the horizontal push, any kind of bench press, incline bench press, push up, chest press machine, wherever, is going to develop those pecs and also triceps and front delt. And the horizontal pull is going to develop the upper back, meaning the thickness of the back. The lats, they make your back wide, they give you the V-taper shape, but the thickness is going to make you bigger from the side, which is not as important, but it's still part of a complete physique and it's going to be good for your overall posture and shoulder health. So you may have noticed that I don't give you specific exercises, but movement patterns. And this is something you need to remember. A lot of these dogmatic old school people will tell you, you can only build chest muscles with the bench press. You can only build biceps with the barbell biceps curl, because that is what Arnold did and that is the only real exercise, and machines don't work, and it's complete nonsense. Okay, please get rid of this idea that there is any mandatory exercise. There is not a single mandatory exercise ever. Okay, you can use different exercises to build muscle. What's important though is that you understand the movement patterns. So when I say horizontal push, You can do a bench press if that doesn't hurt your shoulder. Maybe it does hurt your shoulder. For me personally, it does, okay? I cannot bench press without shoulder pain anymore. So I do a weighted push-up, which allows my scapula to move freely and therefore removes any shoulder pain. And it's the same movement pattern. It still builds the muscle in the same way. I also like doing chest press machines or incline bench press with a Smith machine. You don't necessarily need to use free weights. You can use machines. Use whatever lets you train without injury and activates the muscle group that you need to activate. You don't necessarily need to perform any exercise out there. And so that was the entire upper body. To build great legs, your bread and butter should be a leg pressing movement. Now that can be a squat. That can also be the leg press machine. Don't let anybody tell you that there's only one single exercise and that you need to do squats or whatever. You don't need to, okay? I personally do not do squats. Why? Because they have a higher risk of injury. I used to obsess over my squatting technique so much. I used to record every single workout when I squatted and upload those videos on online forums to get feedback by coaches. You don't have to go for all of that, okay? Maybe you're not the kind of guy for that and you're not genetically built for squatting. It's just going to damage your back. Do damn leg presses instead. Your legs are going to grow just fine, don't worry. Those leg pressing or pushing exercises are mainly going to develop the quads. Now you want to also develop the posterior chain, meaning the glute all the time. Those are the two main lifts. You're going to develop huge shoulders, arms and lats. With those two movements, that is the foundation of your aesthetic body routine. Of course, we also want to develop all the other muscle groups in the body. The reason I started off with the specific aesthetic muscle groups is that you should prioritize them. They should be like 10-20% better than the rest of your physique. But to have the complete package, you need everything. You might have noticed that I started off with a vertical pushing and a vertical pulling exercise. Basically two opposites. And the next basically pair of exercise that you want to do is to have a horizontal push and a horizontal pull. Again, two opposites to create muscular balances. So the horizontal push, any kind of bench press, incline bench press, push-up, chest press machine, wherever, is going to develop those pecs and also triceps and front delt. And the horizontal pull is going to develop the upper back, meaning the thickness of the back. The lats, they make your back wide, they give you the V-taper shape, but the thickness is going to make you bigger from the side, which is not as important, but it's still part of a complete physique and it's going to be good for your overall posture and shoulder health. So you may have noticed that I don't give you specific exercises, but movement patterns.
I don't know if this worked. Didn't work at all.
Where would you like to fly to? Good luck.
And this is something you need to remember. A lot of these dogmatic old school people will tell you, you can only build chest muscles with the bench press. You can only build biceps with the barbell biceps curl, because that is what Arnold did and that is the only real exercise and machines don't work and it's complete nonsense. Okay, please get rid of this idea that there is any mandatory exercise. There is not a single mandatory exercise ever. Okay, you can use different exercises to build muscle. What's important though is that you understand the movement patterns. So when I say horizontal push, you can do a bench press if that doesn't hurt your shoulder. Maybe it does hurt your shoulder. For me personally, it does, okay? I cannot bench press without shoulder pain anymore. So I do a weighted push-up, which allows my scapula to move freely and therefore removes any shoulder pain. And it's the same movement pattern. It still builds the muscle in the same way. I also like doing chest press machines or incline bench press with a Smith machine. You don't necessarily need to use free weights. You can use machines. Use whatever lets you train without injury and activates the muscle group that you need to activate. You don't necessarily need to perform any exercise out there. And so that was the entire upper body. To build great legs, your bread and butter should be a leg pressing movement. Now that can be a squat. That can also be the leg press machine. Don't let anybody tell you that there is only one single exercise and that you need to do squats or whatever. You don't need to, okay? I personally do not do squats. Why? Because they have a higher risk of injury. I used to obsess over my squatting technique so much. I used to record every single workout when I squatted and upload those videos on online forums to get feedback by coaches. You don't have to go through all of that, okay? Maybe you're not the kind of guy for that, and you're not genetically built for squatting. It's just gonna damage your back. Do damn leg presses instead. Your legs are gonna grow just fine, don't worry. Those leg pressing or pushing exercises are mainly going to develop the quads. Now you want to also develop the posterior chain, meaning the glutes and hamstrings. And good exercises for that are pulling exercises such as deadlifts. Again, you don't need to do deadlifts. You can do Romanian deadlifts or any kind of other motion that resembles a deadlift. But even that is not necessary. You can develop your posterior chain by doing a leg curl machine and develop the glutes by doing hip thrusts or lunges, Bulgarian split squats. All of these are valid options to develop the muscle groups that you want to target. And lastly, the calves. Standing calf raises are the most ideal way to develop those diamond calves. Just stick to some variation where your legs are straight. So with the big 6 compound exercises plus abs and calf work, you're going to develop the entire body in a natural and balanced way. But everybody's a little bit different and it's going to develop weak points naturally. For me personally, it is my rear delt. So right now, that is a big focus and I'm doing extra isolation work to hit that rear delt, and that is a big problem for a lot of guys. So if you're going to add any isolation exercises, start off with isolating your rear delts and then also your side delts. Remember, delts are very important to achieve that aesthetic physique. Next thing you should isolate are your arms. Okay, never let anybody tell you, oh, compound movements are enough to build big arms. Now, if you actually follow my advice and focus on overhead pressing and chin-ups, you're going to get huge arms. However, you're not going to reach your potential. So isolation is key. Okay, personally, I like to do curls, usually with a barbell. Sometimes I use dumbbells or cables. It doesn't really matter that much. What matters the most is that when you're isolating a muscle, you're targeting a weak point. You want to destroy the shit out of that muscle. I don't count my reps. I have no idea how many lateral raises or rear delt raises I do. I don't know. I don't count. I don't care. The only thing I do is I push until I can literally not move the weight, and usually I do a couple ugly cheat reps after that. That's why it doesn't look perfect on camera, because when I isolate the muscle, I want to hit that shit to failure. I want to make that muscle grow, and intensity is so consistent amongst every single person who has achieved a great physique. Okay, there are all these bullshit science nerds that are like, oh, I need a rest day because you can't train 2 days in a row, your body's going to be fatigued, and you don't need to train to failure and all this bullshit. Okay, the guys who are the most jacked guys with the best physiques, they always train hard as fuck. Those are the guys who cringe. Those are the guys who are yelling, who are making noises because they're actually sweating during the training session. I listen to heavy metal. I hype myself up for big lifts, okay? I ignite that masculine aggression, that fire inside of me to hit those PRs, and you should do the same, okay? Don't go into a gym like it's some comfortable activity and you're just there to, just exercise a little bit. No, you're not there to exercise. You're there to fucking grow and drop any bullshit excuse that you have. Do whatever it takes. Drink coffee. Coffee is good. Okay, if you want to have a pre-workout, take a pre-workout. Okay, have good music, pump yourself up, and really hit those weights. I can't even tell you how lucky I am that I discovered progressive overload at the very beginning of my training career. This means I started to track every single exercise that I did, the amount of reps I did, the exact weight that I had, and I even noted like small details about my execution so that I could check my progression from training to training. And every time I hit the gym, I look at my training log, I look at my old PRs, my old personal records, and I want to beat them. I want to be stronger than my previous version every single training session, and that is what kept me going. And all of my lifts progressed because I forced myself to move more weight, to challenge myself. As soon as you're able to perform the target reps with a given weight, with good exercise execution, okay, don't ego lift. You need to bump up the weight. You need to try to get more reps. Just do something to train harder than last time. That is key. That is key. And so I tracked my progress all the time and made sure that I was beating my personal records. So now we have a complete training system to develop the entire body, split up into the mandatory part that I call the 80%, the basics. And if you are a complete beginner, you don't know what to spend your time on, focus on the basics first. And make sure to get stronger on them, progressively overload the exercises, do more reps, do more weight, whatever you can. And if you're more advanced and you want to really shape out that Greek god sculpture and develop the missing keys to the perfect body, then also focus on the aesthetic exercises on top of your base. Now this is just a list of exercises. What is the ideal way to split them up? You can perform a full body workout, you can split it up in a push, pull, legs fashion, or in an upper lower training session. It doesn't really matter as long as you're hitting the frequency, meaning you need to train every single of these exercises either 2, 3 or 4 times per week. Not only once, because muscles only grow 1, 2, maximum 3 days after you train them, and every other day of rest is just a day of waste. So how many sets and reps should you do? When it comes to repetitions, as I explained to you before, it doesn't matter as long as you are in the effective rep range of 5 to 15. And you need to make sure to progress the weights on the exercises to stay in that rep range. The only thing that matters is that you push yourself close or to absolute muscular failure, and that will activate and recruit every single muscle fiber in the muscle regardless if you are doing 7 or 15 reps. It's the same effect. The ideal rest periods between compound exercises, which are the exercises on the left side, the basics, should be 3 minutes, and the rest periods for the right exercises, the isolations, should be 1 minute. How many sets should you do per muscle group? Well, that depends on how advanced you are. The more advanced you are, the more sets you need, and the less advanced you are, the less you need to for optimal muscle growth. So novices don't benefit from training that much as advanced lifters do. So a formula that will help you to determine what kind of degree of advancement you have is the following one. Do 1 set of push-ups to absolute failure. Now make sure you're actually doing deep push-ups, as I explained, and you go all the way up. Otherwise, the formula doesn't make any sense. And whatever amount of reps you're going to get, divide that by 100. Multiply it with 3, add +1 on top of it, multiply it with 0.6, and multiply it again with your body weight in kilograms. This will give you a rough estimate of your bench press 1 rep max. And now look at the chart of different bench press levels, and there is a number of sets that corresponds to that number. So if you can bench press 100 kg based on that formula, you should roughly perform 15 sets for your chest per week. If you're going to land in between 2 numbers, say 100 and 120, then pick the number of reps that is also in between. So in this case, it would be roughly 17 or 18. I use the bench press as an estimate for your total body strength. So if you can do so many push-ups with your own body weight that the formula gives you and 100 kg 1 rep max bench press, that means you should roughly train every single muscle group with 15 sets per week. A lot of the exercises in the routine that I presented, they overlap. So I introduced these factors that you need to multiply this number with. And in case of 15 sets, here are the resulting numbers of sets that the person needs to perform per week. You can split that up across the week with any of the splits that I presented before. But to give you an example, a full body workout that you perform 3 times per week with the setup could look something like this. During COVID, when gyms were closed, I had no other choice than to come up with an ideal system to continue improving my physique despite not having access to all the equipment. And so in this video, I want to break down muscle group by muscle group what the ideal exercise in the gym would be and how that translates into something that you can copy for yourself at home and achieve similar, if not even the exact same results. Everyone's favorite muscle group is the chest, and most people in the gym train it with the bench press. But I will show you an even more effective way to train it at home. So the push-up is the first progression level to build a chest at home. And one thing I want to note here is that you should go all the way down, ideally, until your chest touches the floor. Most people, they half-ass their push-up. They don't go all the way down, they don't go all the way up, and they miss out on the entire muscle activation because they only perform partial reps. Now, if you can bang out more than 20 push-ups, it's time to move on to the next progression. And that is by loading weight on your back using a backpack with bottles, for example. This is something every single one of us could and should do in order to progress push-ups to stage 2. But that also becomes too easy at some point, and so you should add a stretch component to your push-ups by placing your hands on an elevated surface, for example books. This will allow you to sink through between those two books and get a deeper stretch on the chest, which will make the exercise more effective. If you feel any discomfort or clicking in your shoulders while adding this extra range of motion, extra stretch, don't do it, okay? It is only meant for people who have healthy shoulders in the first place. So what is the next stage of progression? Well, I personally used a weighted vest of 30 kilograms that I just wrapped around my body and did push-ups with that vest. And that was quite effective until even that became too easy for me. And currently I'm still continuing to do the exercise in the gym because I actually believe it's more effective for your chest than the bench press. And I use plates. Now that requires you to have a spotter who is going to place the plates on your back. You can try it out, but if you don't have a spotter or the plates available at home or don't want to injure yourself, just use the single arm push-up as the next progression. And you can do that by doing regular push-ups, but using one arm to press and the other arm just to assist you so that you will not fall over. There is zero force coming through the second arm. And you need to keep it as straight as possible in order to ensure that. If you want to develop your chest for aesthetics specifically, you should remove some of the regular push-up exercises that we have shown before and replace them with decline push-ups, meaning with elevated feet. Now, a similar effect of upper chest activation can also be achieved if you stay with your feet flat on the ground, but instead reverse the grip such that your palms are facing forward. Those are my favorite push-ups progressions to take you from beginner to advanced with your chest development. Bonus tip: if you're wondering which of these progressions is the right one for you currently, then pick the one that allows you to train to absolute muscular failure between 5 and 15 reps. Current research shows that it is a myth that high reps don't build just as much muscle as low reps, because they do. But the requirement for that is that you push them to absolute muscular failure, meaning the last rep must be significantly more difficult and slower than the first rep, and you could not perform another rep even if somebody put a gun to your head. So train with intensity. The next important muscle group for an aesthetic physique is the back, more specifically the lats. They give you that V-taper and make you look wide. So as a bodybuilder, I would go with lat pull downs in the gym, but you can build just as much muscle at home with pull-ups. If you can't do a single pull-up with your body weight, you should start off with band pull-ups, meaning you wrap a band around your leg and it helps you to get up. Or with negatives, meaning you jump your way up and then lower yourself down slowly against your own body weight. And once you become strong enough, you should do weighted pull-ups, so that you stay in the rep range of 5 to 15. Remember, that was the ideal rep range. Most importantly, I want you to make it happen. Buy a pull-up bar. Do pull-ups from your door. Go on a playing ground and do them there. Or buy dip bars and do pull-ups with tucked in legs. Whatever you're going to do, find a way to do the exercise. It's going to pay off much more than you think. Please do it. Also, if you want to optimize your back for aesthetics, the lower lats are the most important part of it. And instead of doing pull-ups, you can replace half of your pull-ups, meaning every other pull-up day, with chin-ups. A lot of people think this is an exercise for beginners or for women and real men should do pull-ups. That's not true. And it is also not true that the chin-up trains the back less than the regular pull-up. A lot of people think that just because you involve your biceps more, it means your back is involved less. But that's not true. You can simply do more reps because the biceps helps more, but then also your back still gets the same training effect. It just switches the tension over to the lower part of the lats, which give you more of that V-taper. The next key to an aesthetic physique are big, 3D, round shoulders. You need to put on meat on these delts, and the best way to achieve that would be a barbell overhead press. It just builds raw strength in the shoulders. But at home, you usually don't have a barbell available to you, and in case you don't, we can emulate it by doing handstand push-ups. Whoa. Most of you will probably not be able to perform this movement right from the start. So You need to build up to that with an easier version, and that would be to place your feet on an elevated surface. The key is to position your hands as close as possible to your feet, so your body needs to be bent. There should be an angle between your torso and your legs. Make sure to film yourself during this exercise to ensure that your upper body is as vertical as possible while you're performing the movement, and that your elbows actually flare out to the sides, because this will remove the activation of the chest and push it on the shoulders and help you to build those big delts. The next key to perform this exercise is to elevate your hands on a surface. You can use books again, just like with the push-ups, but the difference is here we are doing the elevation not for extra range of motion, but to get the range of motion that you're supposed to have to begin with, because otherwise your head is just in the way of your body and you can't go all the way down. But also it is a lot more friendly on your wrists, because if you do handstand push-ups like I did without anything to stand on, you're going to bend at the wrist, and that could lead to a potential wrist injury. So make sure to have parallels or books or something of that nature. And if that is also too difficult, the most basic movement to start your shoulder training with would be to use either dumbbells to do overhead presses, but you can also perform band presses, meaning you stand on the band and grab it by the other end with your hand and press it upwards. Those should be good introductory exercise to build that basic overhead strength if you don't have it yet. Next, we want to hit the upper back. This will make you more aesthetic because it will add some meat to the rear delt, so the back side of your shoulder, which gives that 3D illusion. And it will also develop the traps simultaneously, which is why you don't necessarily need isolation exercises for them. The ideal way to develop the upper back would be to perform horizontal pulling movements such as rows in the gym, and we can emulate that at home by rowing your own body instead of rowing some weight. You can use a table for this. This is a great way to perform the exercise, and you should experiment around with different grips in order to develop slightly different parts of the upper back, because every variation will hit the muscle fibers in a slightly different angle, and that will enhance your overall development. The exercise order matters. We're doing this after pull-ups for a reason, because typically these bodyweight rows are way too easy for most people, and if you pre-exhaust your back with pull-ups, you will not be able to get as many reps here in as you usually would, and that will make you stick into that 5 to 15 rep range, which is ideal for muscle building. So we're making it heavier by doing it as the second movement. Now, if you want to progress from that, you can first of all increase the reps, obviously, but you can add weight on your stomach. Now, during COVID, I've done this movement on rings that I simply hanged on with a rope on my pull-up bar. So this is another alternative way to perform it if your table is not stable enough or if you don't have a good one. And it's basically the exact same thing. If you're not strong enough to perform these rowing variations yet, you can do the rows with a band by fixating it, for example, at your couch, going a couple feet backwards, sitting down and rowing with the band. Now that will become easy very quickly, so you should transition to rowing one arm at a time. And the same thing could be said for dumbbell rows. So you can pick dumbbells, bend over, and perform the exact same exercise. And just as with the other variations, you can experiment with different angles. You can flare your elbows out more, you can flare your elbows out less, and see what feels best for you and what will make you the most gains. Now let's move on to the muscle group that everybody skips: legs. And in my opinion, legs don't deserve the same attention when it comes to building an aesthetic physique. You should just make sure that they are proportional enough to the upper body, but don't develop those tree trunk legs. That will not make you look more aesthetic. So we mainly want to focus on the quads. And the king of all exercises in the gym for that would be the barbell back squat. But doing any kinds of squats at home, with or without weights, will result in an endless amount of repetitions regardless, because your legs are too strong for your own body weight. So what you should do is to squat with one single leg at a time. It's called a pistol squat, and that will automatically double the weight that you're moving because you're only using one leg. So this is the best way to develop strong leg muscles at home. If you're not able to perform pistol squats yet, start off with lunges and make sure to overload them with weight, using dumbbells for example, to build up that strength over time to transition to pistol squats eventually. The best way to perform lunges is to finish one leg at a time and then move on to the other leg instead of walking around, because any unnecessary steps will always throw you off balance. You will always have to readjust your position. Why would you do that? You don't get bonus points in terms of muscle growth for balance. You only get muscle growth through tension. So remove all the unnecessary stepping and simply perform the movement to feel the muscle working. Specifically for the side delts, you can use dumbbells to perform side lateral raises or bands. That will add extra roundness to your shoulders, and rear delt isolation exercises, which you can also perform using dumbbells or bands. If you're going to add any isolation exercises to the program, those are the first two. Now let's move on to the arms. In order to optimize muscle growth, you should add some bicep curls that you can also do either with a dumbbell or a band, whatever is available to you, and some tricep extensions, which are also done very easily with a band. Let's cut the crap and get straight to the diet that got me from the peak of my bulk to the absolute highlight of my shred and lets me maintain a low body fat percentage all year around. So let me just dive straight into my weekly shopping list and show you what I eat. I start off with protein sources. Protein is important for muscle, we all know that, but protein also helps you with saturation, which is especially important in the diet. The number one protein source is chicken breast, turkey breast, tuna, soy meat, and cottage cheese or skyr, which is essentially the same thing. Now, all these protein sources have one thing in common. They are lean, meaning they basically contain nothing besides protein. No fats, no carbs, and have the lowest calories. So they're good for cutting. You can also buy salmon, you can buy eggs, you can buy beef and tofu. Those are great protein sources, but they're more suited towards bulking because they contain some extra fat, which makes it easier to bump up the calories which you don't want to have in a diet. And this is also the first thing that I want to make you aware of, that eating clean does not necessarily mean losing weight. You can eat clean but still gain weight if the foods that you consume are not optimized towards getting lean, meaning they have as low calories as possible. And then I also consume whey protein, obviously, which is universal regardless whether you're cutting or bulking. Sorry, can I interrupt? Which of those protein sources do I need if I want to bulk clean? Because I actually want to gain weight, I just don't want to gain a lot of fat. Look, right now for me weight gain is pretty easy. So if I'm gonna bulk, I'm gonna bulk on a cutting diet, because if I switch to the bulking foods, I'm gonna gain weight way too quickly and gonna gain too much fat. But when I was skinny, I was struggling a lot to gain weight. I had to force feed myself all the time. And to be honest, one easy way out was just to go to Burger King and drink a lot of milk throughout the day.